Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is February 25th, 2026, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. We're going to go to our news and we're going to Binance, which is into tokenization, and it's not alone. Why? Let me tell you that Binance has partnered with ONDO Finance to bring tokenized stocks to its services, specifically Binance Alpha. Initially, 10 tokenized assets will come from major stocks like Alphabet, Nvidia, Apple, QQQ, etc. And in the future, more products will come. In addition to Binance, Kraken itself is launching tokenized stock futures for investors outside the US. Specifically, it will have 24/7 leveraged trading on major US stock indices, gold, and individual companies like Nvidia, Apple, and Tesla. This service is provided through Xstocks, which is a product of Backpack, and these contracts are available in over 110 countries and support leverage up to 20 times. So, as I said, Kraken is expanding its futures payment contracts. Moving on from Kraken, we're going to MoonPay, which is bringing in AI, and more of them are going to do that. MoonPay, a cryptocurrency mining and trading company, is introducing a new layer of software that gives AI systems direct access to blockchain-based financial networks. The product is called MoonPay Agents, and it will essentially allow AI to create wallets, hold digital assets, and make transactions on-chain without human intervention once they're deployed. So as I said, more and more of these services are coming, and before long, AI will be doing everything. And moving on to the big story of the day, we'll go to Facebook, which is said to be looking to have its own stablecoin. Specifically, what's being said aside from the stablecoin is that there's the expectation of a successful integration with a third-party company to facilitate payments using token technology pegged to the dollar, according to people familiar with the matter. Now, let's just say that Facebook isn't alone. Facebook, now called Meta, is tied to WhatsApp and Instagram and has more than 3 billion users. And according to the rumors I read, the company that says it might partner to acquire Facebook's stablecoin, essentially after 2 previous failed attempts, is Stripe, a tech giant. The last thing I heard about it is that it's considering buying PayPal itself to expand its operations. While it's now valued at $159 billion, with some recent investments in the company from some other giants. So maybe if the rumors are true and Facebook has its own stablecoin, this mass adoption has come sooner than we expected. And as I said before, every big giant will have its own blockchain, but from what it looks like, its own stablecoin now. Moving on, we'll also go to the Ethereum Foundation, which is starting to invest in its own staking. The Ethereum Foundation has 2,106 ETH, worth $3.8 million in cryptocurrency staked. The foundation's goal is to have 70,000 Ethereum, worth $127 million at today's prices, in solo staking, to have passive money to continue operating, as you understand. And now we come to our favorite cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin is at approximately $65,000. We see that the price immediately reached $62,000 and then recovered again. So it's positive, as you understand, so we can stay in the same channel. And as for the economy, let me tell you that some earnings will come out today and we'll see how Nvidia does. So this can affect our market and of course the AI market. While on Friday the 27th of the month, that is, the Producer Price Index, PPI year over year, will be released, and based on this number, we will see how the population in the USA will fare. Something equally important as interest rates, as you know. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, February 25th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.